The House will come to order. The pledge today will be led by Ansley Jones, Global Village Academy Charter School, Fort Collins, Colorado.
Will you please join me in the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Culler, please call the roll.
Representatives Arndt, Becker J, Becker K, Representative Casey Becker. You okay? Yeah. And now Casey Becker.
Casey Becker excused.
Brown, Buck, Buckner, Carver, Conti, Corum, Court, Danielson. Representative Casey Becker is present. Del Grosso. Dorr is excused. Duran, Esgar, Everett, Fields, Foote. Representative Foote. You're right, so did I. Garnett. Representative Garnett. Janal. Hamner. Humphrey. Joshi. Kagan excused. Klingenschmidt. Kraft Tharp. Landgraf. Lawrence. Lebsock. Representative Foote is present. Representative Lebsock. Excused. Lee. Leonard. Lontine. Lundeen. McCann. Melton. Mitch Bush. Moreno. Navarro. Is excused. Neville. Nordberg. Pabon. Pedersen. Primavera. Priola. Rankin is excused. Representative Lebsock is present. Ransom. Rosenthal. Rupe. Ryden. Same. Salazar. Sias. Singer. Thurlow. Tyler, Van Winkle, Vigil, Willett, Williams, Wilson, Windholes, Winter, Wist, Young. Madam Speaker.
Here. With 61 present, 4 excused, a quorum is present. Representative Leonard.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move that the reading of the journal from Friday, February 19th be dispensed with and that it be approved as corrected by the Chief Clerk.
You have heard the motion that the journal be adopted as corrected by the Chief Clerk. All those in favor say aye. Opposed say no. Motion passes. We move to announcements and introductions. Representative Kraft-Tharp.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I am pleased to introduce my first school group of this legislative session.
And if you'll give me a minute, and I'm sorry to interrupt your enthusiasm, I'm just going to make everybody listen so that they know what you're doing. Would you please pay attention to the well, members? And I will hit my gavel if I hear one more word before Representative Kraft-Tharp talks. Please proceed, Representative Kraft-Tharp.
Gosh, thank you, Madam Speaker.
You're very welcome.
Now I'm a little intimidated. Madam Speaker, I'm pleased to introduce my first school group of this legislative session here from Jefferson County. The Jefferson Academy is here today, and I was told that they are already up here. So let's all say, welcome, Jefferson Academy, to our state legislature.
Very good. Representative Lundeen.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. And while we're saying welcome to school groups, I would like to point out that the good folks from Falcon Middle School are here today. We would like to welcome those folks with their leader, Karen Kamla. Welcome to the legislature.
Who's next over here? Representative Ryden.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I have an introduction and an announcement. I was just made aware of the fact that we have students here from Pickens Technical College in Aurora in my district. Please welcome them.
Representative Ryden, I didn't hear who you introduced. Would you please repeat that for me?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. They were students from Pickens Technical College in Aurora.
Very good. Welcome. Please proceed.
And members of the State Veterans and Military Affairs Committee and anyone who is interested in the House Bill 1010, we are taking it off the calendar today. So please tell your friends, neighbors, and everyone else who's interested. And we are going to be in LSBA. We will not be in 271. So we'll see you at 1:30. Thank you.
Representative Pedersen.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Education Committee members, House Bill 1162 will be moved off the calendar, and we will not be hearing that today.
Representative Winter.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members, you have these little pots on your desk. And we invite you to a breakfast with the Junior League tomorrow outside of the old Supreme Court chambers. I hope you join them and hear about the work they're doing. But more importantly, I am told that these will grow money trees. And so I suggest we all start growing them before we get to the budget later this month.
Representative Conti.
Thank you,
And
Madam
members,
Speaker.
may we have your attention at the well one more time? Thank you, Representative Conti.
Members, good morning. Just wanted to point out to you this little flyer that appeared on your desk a few days ago, and for those out behind the glass as well. This is our Dog Day resolution that's coming up. Just wanted to point out to you that there was a typo on this. It asked for you to send in your photos by Friday the 18th. of February. And that is actually supposed to be the 18th of March. So a little typo there. And so if you could just please know that if you haven't got your photos in already, you've still got more time. And we've got a bunch in, and they're looking adorable, so we look forward to enjoying them all during our Dog Day resolution. Thank you.
Representative Williams.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and members of the Business Affairs and Labor Committee. Tomorrow we will have 4 bills up. You see 3 on the calendar. One that did not make the calendar but is scheduled for hearing is House Bill 161284. Please be prepared to hear House Bill 161284 in addition to our other 3 bills. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Representative Brown.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And just wanted to remind everybody, tomorrow morning's Tuesday morning at 7:15. We'll be meeting downstairs in 109 for our continued Bible study on 2 Timothy. And there'll be a good breakfast sandwich there and a cup of coffee and orange juice, so come on down.
Representative Young. And Representative Hamner.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Well, members, today is Career and Technical Education Day at the Capitol. Each year, the Colorado Association of Career and Technical Education and the CTE programs nationwide recognize February as Career and Technical Education Month. In Colorado, more than 147,000 secondary and post-secondary students are enrolled in career and technical education programs. Colorado middle and high school students participate in CTE student organizations, including DECA, Future Business Leaders of America, Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, Future Farmers of America, HOSA, Future Health Professionals, Skills USA, and Technology Student Association. CTE programs help students in middle, high school, and college apply their academic skills in many areas, thus enhancing the quality of their education, helping to retain underrepresented students in school, and giving all students leadership opportunities in their career fields. CTE students achieve academically and are motivated to pursue high-skill, high-demand fields. 85% of CTE students nationwide report having an A or B grade point average and say CTE has helped them a great deal in their other courses.
Representative Hamner.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And colleagues, career and technical education offers individuals lifelong opportunities to learn new skills which prepare them for post-secondary opportunities and provide them with high-skill, high-wage, and high-demand career choices. And I'm really honored today to have some students from my district. You've already heard Representative Ryden welcome the Pickens Tech students who are here today for this purpose. But all the way from Leadville, Colorado, would you please welcome the Lake County High School students to the Capitol this morning?
Representative Hamner.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And colleagues, the students hope to meet with Senator Donovan and me later this morning to talk about some issues they're having with their coffee cart. So I'll let you know how that goes, and I look forward to working with the students later this morning.
Representative Young.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And Representative Ryden and Representative Hamner have also recognized the Pickens Tech folks, but I'd like them to stand back here. These are your instructors who deliver high-quality CTE instruction.
Thank you, Representative Young. That's a $2 fine. But Representative McCann.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members of Health, Insurance, and Environment, tomorrow we will be meeting in room 112 instead of 107 because we are going to be seeing a video. So 112 tomorrow for Health, Insurance, and Environment.
Representative Wilson.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Colleagues, I want to give you a positive, uplifting thing here for Monday morning. Are you all with me? Sure. So I want you to practice something before I make my announcement and introduction. Can you all go, ah?
Ah.
Thank you. I would like to announce the birth of my granddaughter on Friday evening. She came early. May I introduce Remy Elizabeth Kahn, 5 pounds, 7 ounces, 18 inches long. She came early, but she's the newest member to my grandchild group that ranges from 27 to 3 days. Thank you.
Congratulations, Representative Wilson. I'm very envious. So the Speaker has one announcement regarding House Bill 1063. Representative Duran will be added as a co-prime sponsor with Representative Foote. Are there further announcements and introductions? Madam Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And members, we have some very special guests that are in the chamber today. I don't know if you know, but today is Latino Advocacy Day, and we have representation from a variety of different organizations in Colorado. This day is sponsored by the Colorado Immigrant Rights Coalition, Colorado Latino Leadership and Resource Organization, the Colorado Organization for Latina Opportunity and Reproductive Rights, Mi Familia Vota, and the Northern Colorado Dreamers United Organization. And members, this is the 10th year that Latino Advocacy Day has been happening at the Colorado Legislature. There's actually been a group of people, and I want to recognize those folks today, the founding members, Dusty Gurulele, J.C. Montoya, Alex Sanchez, Maria de Cambra, Leroy Lemos, Polly Baca, and Esteban Flores. And the idea came originally when the late Kathy Hahn Montoya went to an NCLR National Lobby Day in Washington, D.C. in 2006 and said, wow, wouldn't this be a great idea to have a Latino Advocacy Day in the Colorado Legislature as well. And so with that, we want to encourage you to attend a rally that's going to happen at 12:30 p.m. on the west steps of the Capitol. So everybody who's here this morning in honor of Latino Advocacy Day, please stand up, and members, please help us in welcoming them to the Colorado Legislature. Thank you.
Welcome, everyone, and that's a $4 fine, Representative Duran. So, I believe we're done with announcements and introductions. Any further announcements and introductions? Seeing none, the next order of business is general orders, second reading of bills. Representative Kraft-Tharp.
Madam Speaker, hi.
You have heard the motion. If there are no objections, Representative Kraft-Tharp will take the chair. So ordered.
The committee will come to order. Good morning, members. With your unanimous consent, the bills will be read by title unless there is a request for reading a bill at length. Committee amendments will not be read unless they are requested, as they are printed, and members, they are in your bill folders. Floor amendments will be shown on the screen and not read unless requested. Bills will be laid over upon motion of the Majority Leader, and members, the coat rule is relaxed. So once Mr. Kohler is ready, Mr. Kohler, are we ready to go?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's have a fun morning. Mr. Kohler, please read the title of House Bill, let's read the title of Senate Bill 1622.
Senate Bill 22 by Senator Martinez Humanic, also Representative Pedersen, concerning removing certain limitations on the pilot program to mitigate cliff effect for low-income families who are working and receiving child care assistance.
Thank you. Representative Pedersen.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Senate Bill 22 is just a technical fix to remove the 10. I move Senate Bill 22.
That's perfect, Representative Pedersen.
It's been a long time since I've done second reading. This is just a technical fix to a bill that I sponsored in 2014. This just removes the 10 cap county limit to better understand the cliff effect in Colorado and ensure more diversity. I ask for your support.
Perfect. Thank you, Representative Pedersen. So is there any further discussion on Senate Bill 22? Seeing none, the question before us, members, is the passage of Senate Bill 22. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed say no. Okay, Senate Bill 22 does pass. Mr. Kohler, please read the title of House Bill 1106.
House Bill 1106 by Representative Wilson, also Senators Grantham and Garcia, concerning the authority of a county to designate public roads as a section of Pioneer Trail.
Thank you. And Representative Wilson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move House Bill 161106 and the committee report.
To the committee report, Representative Wilson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. In the committee and local government, we amended the bill to accommodate some concerns over access through roads and making sure that the entities that were traveling through those particular areas stayed on those roads. So we amended the bill to make sure that we covered the concerns of Conservation Colorado, that they would stay on those designated roads, and also that if there's a portion of that road or highway that is a state highway, that the approval of that designation would have to come and be approved by the Colorado legislature. That essentially, Madam Chair, is the amendment.
Thank you, Representative Wilson. Is there any further discussion on the committee report? Seeing none, the question before us, members, is the passage of the committee report for House Bill 1106. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. The committee report passes. To the bill, Representative Wilson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. This bill will essentially allow counties to identify and designate pioneer trails within their area. Several years ago, actually in 2010, there was a move on the federal level to identify pioneer trails within the states, and somehow that effort fizzled. Can you imagine that? And so consequently, we are trying to regenerate the interest in it. House Bill 161106 is an effort to allow our counties to proceed with trail identification within the state while we prod the feds to go ahead and follow through on what they indicated they would at an earlier time. This bill has the support of Colorado counties. Excellent testimony that was given, and if you didn't hear the opportunity or have the opportunity to hear that testimony, you might want to go back and look up the testimony in local government. It was a neat historical rendition of what happened with the Pike Trail. Actually, a direct descendant of Zebulon Pike was there to testify, as well as others. It's certainly an opportunity to weave another piece of that tapestry that we call Colorado history, and I would urge an aye vote.
Thank you, Representative Wilson. Members, before you do go run off and listen to that committee hearing, I want to see if there's any further discussion on this bill. Seeing none, the question before us is the passage of House Bill 161106. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. House Bill 161106 passes. And now we are honored. Mr. Kohler, please read the title of Representative Wist's first bill, House Bill 161189.
House Bill 1189 by Representative Wist, also Senator Roberts, concerning the regulation of bingo raffle licensees.
Good to see you, Representative Wist, and to the bill.
Good to see you, Madam Chair. Good morning, members. I move House Bill 1189, and with the exception of a minor hazing incident, there is no committee report.
And I assume you don't wish to talk about that further, Representative Wist, so if you'd like to describe the bill, that would be very helpful.
Save the bill from the jaws of defeat, I guess you will. So, but thanks to my colleagues on the Business Affairs and Labor Committee for a fun afternoon.
Thank you. So members, this is Representative Wist's first bill. Is there any further discussion on this bill? Is there anybody that would like to discuss Representative Wist's first bill? Representative Singer.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Representative Wist, I do appreciate you bringing a bingo raffle bill. It was actually one of my first bills, was also a bingo and raffle bill. And, you know, bingo and raffle has been an incredible, help to our nonprofit groups throughout the state to raise money, raising close to $10 million without additional tax subsidies. But, I'm curious, Representative Wist, this being your first bill, would you, like it read at length by the reader so we can celebrate this moment a little bit longer?
Representative Wist.
Madam Chair, what an honor and what a great suggestion. I think I'll pass. Thank you.
That was very smart, Representative Wist. Representative Arndt.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I feel like I have a special responsibility to say this is a very good bill. Please vote yes.
Thank you, Representative Arndt. Representative Moreno to come up and speak about Representative Wist's first bill.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Representative Wist, I was just wondering if you could tell us how this bill is compatible with Article 10, Section 20 of our state constitution.
Representative Wist.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I wasn't aware that that was in the assigned reading, but I will say yes.
Okay, Representative Wist. Members, do we have any other discussion for Representative Wist's first bill today? Representative Ruppe.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So members, we heard this in committee, and it actually expands the opportunity to counties, and it's a great bill. We all heard it, and we didn't have any problems with this bill, so we hope that you will not either.
Representative Humphrey for Representative Wist's first bill.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Representative Wist, I was just curious if this bill affects transfer fees on firearm raffles in any way. Thank you.
Representative Staten, did you want to talk about Representative Wist's first bill today? Okay, seeing no, is there any other discussion? Representative Wist.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just said I would like to go to a firearm raffle. That sounds like a fun experience. So that's
Okay,
all
we
I have.
are sticking to the bill. Representative Wist. Anybody else that wishes to speak about Representative Wist's first bill here in the state legislature? Oh, Representative Tyler is racing down here. Representative Tyler, we'll wait for you. It's okay.
Thank you, Madam
Representative
Chair. And
Tyler.
I'm wondering, Representative Witt, what the outcomes are, what the consequences are of people who are scofflaws in dealing with this bill and don't follow the right rules.
Did you wish to respond, Representative Wist?
Thank you, Madam Chair. No, I'll let that lie. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else that wishes to speak about Representative first bill? Representative Wist, a history is being made at this moment, okay? So if you just watch this carefully. So seeing no further discussion, members, the question before us is Representative Wist's first bill, House Bill 16. I did not do that. Division has been called by Representative Tyler. Did you wish to take that back, Representative Tyler? That motion has been withdrawn for division. Got to do it? Okay, division has been called. Members, please return to your seats. Division has been called. All those in favor of House Bill 16, members, we do need to have silence, members, because division has been called. All those in favor of House Bill 16-1189, please stand. And please remain standing so that you may be counted. What? Okay. Representative Wist, the chair is not in doubt. House Bill 16-1189 does pass. Congratulations, Representative Wist.
Thank you.
Okay, let's end that one as quickly as we can. Mr. Kohler, are you ready?
No more discussion?
Representative? No. Mr. Kohler, please read the title of Senate Bill 50.
Senate Bill 50 by Senators Neville T. and John, also Representative Sane and Writing, concerning a hold harmless provision for retailers liable for any money payable as a result of an incorrect location code assigned by the Department of Revenue.
Representative Sane.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to move SB 1650.
To the bill. Representative Sane.
Thank you, Madam Chair. This is a great bill from Legislative Audit Committee. It did pass unanimously through the Business Committee. And this bill, if it is passed, will release retailers that are misrepresented or misregistered in the Department of Revenue's tax processing system from liability if it is the fault of the Department of Revenue for giving them the wrong code.
Thank you. Representative Wright.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And as a proud co-sponsor of this bill that came from the Audit Committee, we discovered that our businesses could be in jeopardy if we did not do something very quickly about it. And thus, this bill protects our retailers from severe consequences if the state makes a mistake. So this holds our businesses harmless should that happen. We encourage an aye vote. Thank you.
Thank you, Representatives. Is there any further discussion on Senate Bill 50? Seeing none, members, the question before us at this point is the passage of Senate Bill 50. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. Senate Bill 50 passes. Mr. Assistant Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move to lay over House Bill 1185 to Monday, February 29th, and House Bill 1192 to Wednesday, February 24th.
Perfect, thank you. Seeing no objection, those bills will be laid over to the dates designated. Mr. Kohler, we are now at Senate Bill 004, and if you could read the title, I would really appreciate it. Thank you.
Senate Bill 4 by Senator Scott, also Representative Willett, concerning the enactment of Colorado Revised Statutes 2015 as the positive and statutory law of the state of Colorado.
Thank you. Representative Willett.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move Senate Bill 16-004.
Thank you, Representative Willett. To the bill.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Members, this is an interesting bill. It comes up every year. You might learn something here. We, you have a bill, and then when the governor signs it, it becomes an act. And then those acts ultimately end up in this brown book called your session laws. Those still aren't the official law of Colorado. Then our capable revisers in the Office of Legal Services goes through and makes non-substantive changes and corrections, and they end up in these red books that you have seen before. And these are our Colorado revised statutes from last year. But believe it or not, those are still not Colorado law. In a court or any place else to recognize the official law of Colorado, we have to pass Senate Bill 004, and that's what I'm asking you to do, and urge an aye vote.
Thank you so much, Representative Willett, and we now have that on tape, the history of making a bill. Do we have any further discussion on Senate Bill 004? Seeing none, members, the question before us is the passage of Senate Bill 004. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. Senate Bill 004 passes. Thank you. Mr. Kohler, please read Senate Bill 31. Mr. Assistant Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move to lay over Senate Bill 31 to Wednesday, February 24th, and House Bill 1188 to Wednesday, February 24th.
Oh, okay. Well, seeing no objection, those bills will be laid over till the dates designated. Mr. Assistant Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I know you're having so much fun, so I regret to make this motion, but I move the committee rise and report.
So, members, this has just been a whole lot of fun. Seeing no objection, we will rise and report. Thank you. Goodbye.
I need a gavel.
Maybe.
The House will come back to order. Mr. Kohler, please read the report of the Committee of the Whole.
Madam Speaker, Committee of the Whole begs the report is under consideration. Following attached bills being second reading, 11 makes the following recommendations thereon. House Bills 1106 amended, 1189 passed on second reading in order and gross placed on the calendar for third and final passage. Senate Bills 422 and 50 passed on second reading in order revised placed on the calendar for third and final passage. House Bill 1188, 1192, Senate Bill 31 laid over until February 24th, retaining its place, their place on the calendar. House Bill 1185 laid over until February 29th, retaining its place on the calendar.
Representative Kraft Tharp.
I move the House adopt the report of the Committee of the Whole.
There are amendments on the desk. You've heard the motion. Mr. Kohler, please read the Melton amendment to the Committee of the Whole.
Representative Melton moved to amend the report of the Committee of the Whole to reverse the action taken by the committee in adopting House Bill 1189 to show that House Bill 1189 lost.
Representative Melton.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move the Melton amendment to the Committee of the Whole.
What did you just...
I move the Melton amendment to the Committee of the Whole.
Oh, yes, I will take that motion. Please proceed, Representative.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Well, members, we had a new member who tried to pass his first bill here in the chamber today, and I even heard a division called and never heard an official count on that division. I mean, granted, a majority may have been standing up, I don't know, 64, 65 people, but I didn't hear an official number, and I don't think that a freshman should get quite away with that easily. So I ask for an aye vote on this amendment.
Representative Singh.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I was going to let sleeping scofflaws lie. But this level of hazing is really only acceptable on April 1st. So I'm going to urge a no vote on this amendment.
Is there further discussion? Representative Everett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. This is not Washington, D.C. This is not how we do business down here. Thank you.
Representative Klingenschmidt. To the bill, please, or to the amendment.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I urge a yes vote on the Melton Amendment. I think this is an unnecessary entanglement of churches and gambling. Thank you.
Okay. Are there other items of discussion that somebody would like to try on me at this point? Representative Wist.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. It sounds like someone had a bad experience at a bingo hall. So.
Is there further discussion on the Melton amendment to the Committee of the Whole? Representative Wist.
And Madam Speaker, I neglected to say, please vote no.
Is there further discussion? Representative Melton.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Last chance.
Because I can see that Representative Wist is a good sport to this. Madam Speaker, I'm sorry, Madam Speaker.
Uh-oh, that's a $4 fine.
All right, Madam Speaker, my apologies. Because Representative Wist is a good sport, I withdraw the Melton Amendment to the Committee of the Whole.
The motion has been withdrawn. Is there any objection to withdrawing the motion at this point? Oh, I'm really glad to see that. There are no more amendments on the desk. Mr. Kohler, please open the machine, and members proceed to vote on the question of adopting the Committee of the Whole report. Close the machine. With 61 ayes, no noes, and 4 excused, the report of the Committee of the Whole is adopted. Announcements and introductions. Don't all rush to the floor at once here. Representative Esgar.
Thank you, Madam Chair, or Madam Speaker.
That's a $2 fine.
I caught myself.
I might reduce that to 1 since you corrected yourself.
Thank you. Apologies, Madam Speaker. I just wanted to make sure and introduce 2 Pueblo students that are joining me on the floor today. They're back in the lower corner. They're here as part of the Latino Advocacy Days, but I'm excited to have Pueblo in the house again. Thank you, guys.
That's another $2 fine, Representative Esgar. Representative Vigil.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members of the Ag, Natural Resources, and Livestock Committee, we have a 1:30 meeting today, and we will be hearing 1170 by myself and Representative Quorum, 1194 by Mitch Bush and Becker J, and 1105 by Esgar and Danielson. That is the rain barrel bill. So we'll see you at 1:30 this afternoon. We'll start at promptly 1:30 so we can get out of there sometime, hopefully before dark. Thank you. See you there.
Representative Ryden.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and members of the State Veterans and Military Affairs Committee. If you would please remind the bill sponsor of House Bill 1010, Representative Priola, that we are not going to hear his bill today, and that we are not going to be in room 271. We will be in our usual room of LSBA at 1:30, and we will announce when we will reschedule House Bill 1010. We will be hearing House Bill 1133, House Bill 1107, and House Bill 1035. Thank you.
Further announcements and introductions. Seeing none, Madam Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move that the House stand in recess until later today at 1:30 p.m.
The motion is to stand in recess until later today at 1:30 p.m. Seeing no objection, so ordered. We are